Roots got introduced in chapter 1 of Deadrock, and it serves as the major power system of the story. Every single character in Deadrock has a unique root, like Yakuto has Black Dragon roots, Honey has Thor roots, and Mikoto has Leech roots. But what are roots exactly in Deadrock and how does it work? Roots in Deadrock is actually a quite unique and quite simple power system. Roots represents the ancestry of a certain individual. For example, your parents, your grandparents, and all of your ancestors before them are your roots. Your roots can be linked to a certain historical person or to a certain place on Earth. Like my roots are in the Ural Mountains region somewhere, while someone else's roots might be in the woods of Germany. Your roots could also be George Washington or Attila the Hun. Everyone has roots that leads to someone or to somewhere, and the story of Deadrock plays with this, making it into a power system. For example, someone who has Treant roots had a Treant ancestor many years ago, and because of that, said individual will be capable to use powers and will have characteristics that a Treant possessed, like manipulating plants or having a leaf on their head. Someone who has Thor roots will possess characteristics related to Thor, and will possess powers similar to that of Thor. It also means that they are descendant of Thor, so somewhere in their family line, Thor is present. Roots in Deadrock represent what mythical being was the ancestor of said character, and based on that ancestry, characters will have their powers and abilities. This also makes Roots a quite unique power system, since instead of needing to make entire charts and brand new energy to explain what and why can a character do something, it is simply explained by them having an ancestry of a myth character who could do that. Mikoto can rise the dead simply because her ancestors, the Leeches, could do that. They were necromancers. Honey has lightning powers and is incredibly strong because Thor had powers over lightning and was also just built different. Freyr has fire powers because her ancestors are fire demons. This annoying guy from chapter 3 had plant manipulation powers simply because his ancestors, the Treants, who are these humanoid trees, had the exact same powers. Roots being this simple power system skips a bunch of unnecessary dialogues and unnecessary complications, what many other stories like to do, making Deadrock much easier to understand and to write as well, especially considering that the author works on 3 different mangas currently. A simple power system like this lifts a lot of weight off the author's back. It's also an interesting concept that can be used to expand on the lore of the story in many different angles, if absolutely needed to. Roots are definitely a power system type that isn't really done often. Roots also could represent the roots of the word tree from Norse mythology, what this giant dark dragon called Nighthawk is chewing on, but that's for an entire different video. So in short, roots represents the ancestors of a character, and their powers are based on who are their ancestors. That's it. Anyway, if you enjoyed this short explanation video and found it interesting, consider liking the video and subscribing. This was Space G, and see you guys in space. Bye!